Premiums in, shares up. The compound engine is officially running. We're taking every dollar of covered call income and pouring it into high-yield ETFs and dividend leaders, or pouring it back into stocks we own to watch the shares explode. 2 trades, 2 tracks, endless growth. This is Covered Calls in Action. Hey, everybody, and welcome back. We have worked on our $10,000 dividend portfolio, and we have also covered calls. So we're going to combine the two starting today. What I'm going to do is I've picked in this Thinkorswim trading platform, I've picked 6 different stocks that I'm going to buy shares of and write covered calls on. And we're going to have 2 portfolios. We have two $100,000 each, and so we can compare the two over time and how they do. In this first one, every time I buy a stock, I'm going to write a covered call on that stock, and I'm going to turn around and buy whatever shares I can of that stock with the money I generate from the covered call. And in the second one, I am going to write the covered call, and then I'm going to take that money and I'm going to go back to the dividend tracker and purchase some of our shares of the ETFs and stocks from the dividend portfolio. That way we can have 2 different scenarios. If you're interested in long-term stock growth, you have one, and if you're interested in generating a dividend portfolio, you can have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm going to do on this first one, and then I'm going to pause because actually watching me enter a bunch of trades is probably going to be kind of boring, but they're all going to be the same. So I'm going to start with Intel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy, and I've done the math so I know how many shares of each I can do. I'm going to buy 300. I'm going to buy 300 shares of Intel. It looks like at 118.14. And I'm going to send. And we'll go to monitor. And there they filled. Okay, so that took a delay in filling. So now that we have those shares, we're going to go to the trade window. And let's see, I will do the covered call on the 125 strike. So I'm going to write that down, 125 strike, so I can make sure when I do it on the other side for the dividends, it's the same. And then I'm going to sell the 3. Sell 3, confirm and send. And you probably can't see this when it pops up, but it's going to generate 544.05. So 544.05, and I will send that. And that filled quick, so I can go ahead, and then we're going to go straight back to buy. And what I'm going to do is change it in this to dollar value, and you'll type in 544.05 and confirm and send, and it looks like I'm going to get I got 4.6079 shares. So the trading platform is letting me do partials, so that's cool. All right, so that's what's going to happen. And if you can, we'll go to our monitor tab. Here's our they're populated. As you can see, we have the call option and we have our shares, and we're actually, so we've got 3.608 or 4.608, sorry. All right, so I'm going to hit pause so you don't have to sit and watch me do this, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. And oops, before I do that, let me quickly go to the other portfolio. You see it's back to 0. Now these are going to be a few cents difference because of time. So I'm just going to buy the same 300 shares, confirm and send, and that filled right away, so that makes life easier. We'll go to the trade tab, and we're going to do the same strike. We're going to sell our 3, confirm and send. And this time we got, see, here's the difference. It's 556.05. So send. And that's that. Okay, so I've done one in each of the portfolios. So I'm going to go through and finish the rest out. And I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay? Awesome. Thank you. All right, we got everything entered. As you can see, the two accounts are the same. We have the same okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I was playing earlier and I was entering and deleting the transactions to make sure everything was set up right, and it still showing up. But here's all our positions. As you can see, for Path, we added 4 shares. PayPal, we started with 300. We added like 1.5. Fuel Cell, we did 400, so we ended up with 25. So as you can see, Roblox didn't work. Okay, this is the one account we're going to use for the dividend portfolio, and that came up to 761.85. Oh, there we go. Right tab. Okay, so these, you can see we have the calls. We'll go through these. We did the fuel cell. We did May 26th. Now today is a Wednesday. I just happened to be off work today. I had a random day off, so I was able to do this during the day so I could do it live. So that's why these are all 2 days till expire. So the values are going to be a little less next week. I'll do it on Monday. I'll do it on, like I said, I'll do it on Monday, but I'll have to do it from work, so I'm not sure what time of the day I'll get it in, but I'll do it, and then I'll give you a recap when I get home on Monday nights. So we have the 2 accounts set up. And Roblox did not enter the addition. I had 239.40, so let's go back to that. It's at 45. So and here's how this works. For partials, if you're allowed it, you could just do here and take out its price. And we're going to type in 293.40, which is how much we got for the dividend, and that's after. There is a fee for covered calls, so your brokerage, you'll have to figure out what that is. So we'll add those. Okay, we can go back to our monitor tab when those go away. And as you can see, okay, bang, there they are. All right, so these are all in, and that's what I wanted to get covered today. So everything is in, and now I'm going to go to the dividend tracker, and I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to switch over to that, and I will finish up with the dividends. All right, we're back. So in the dividend portfolio, I said I was going to create. So I only have 761 because this is a short week. So what I'm going to do is I need to find it, and then I'm going to add my first holding. And I went through AMDY was from last week. So AMDY, that was the number 1 holding, I believe, in Yield Max Group 2. we'll go with 5 at an average cost of $52.64, which is the current price. Create. Alrighty, holding created successfully. So let's go to portfolio, and it's in there, and there it is. Okay, so that one's in there. Alrighty. So we'll add, what was another one? Let's see, we had Maro, M-A-R-O. Okay, that's inexpensive. So what we are going to do is we will add, let's go 25 just for fun, and then 659. Create. Okay. And let's pick one more. Okay. Looks like I have about $300 left. So we'll add something else. FEPI. That's 45. So we'll do 6 at an average cost of $44.75. Okay, there we go. And 761, so we have about $60 left over. Let's do Defiance. We could do USOY, and we could do 9 of those. So USOY. In the future, I'll do this math off screen, but I just wanted you guys to go through, show you how you actually add things. Click the quick add. We said we were going to do what's 9, 8, 8, 878, 8.78. Create. Okay. Okay, 760. Okay, so I went a hair over. We'll call it good. So that's the portfolio, and this is going to be separate from. If I go here, that goes away because I didn't add it to the aggregate because I wanted to keep it separate. All right, guys. So that's it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for joining me. And if you have any stocks in the future you want me to write covered calls on, let me know. Some of these will get exercised, and I'll be able to change them up a little bit. So hit the comments and let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you for staying to the end. If you haven't yet, please give me a like and subscribe. It means the world to me and helps me make more videos. Thank you so much. Goodbye.